Okay, what can I say? You gonna come join me or not? Because I want you to take a bird's eye view into my world as we sit and discuss about fashion, dance, ballroom, because y'all know I'm ballroom, no Sadè, and also gaming. And a lot of people don't know that I'm a gamer. So, I ain't forget about my celebrity friends too. We gonna chat about them. We gotta figure out what's the tea, what's in the mix. But again, please come join me as I take this roller coaster ride of my life and let you sit right next to me. But put on your seatbelt, you're gonna need it. And now we have my daughter, Packrat Basquiat. She's from New Jersey. She's woman's performance, and baby, she don't play no games. So please let me introduce to you my daughter, Packrat Basquiat. If you don't know, Packrat was on season 1 of Legendary as well with Carlos, and Carlos was here. But we're going to have our powwow question and answer back and forth with me and my daughter right now because this is Basquiat time. Before we start things, I have to give you this. Boom.
Oh, what is this for?
All right. Now, I'm be asking you questions as well, too. If the heart comes up, there's no answer coming for the question, but we have to answer why we're not answering it. And you also have to take a shot. A sip of your drink.
So you've given an answer, but not an answer.
Okay, now, if I ask you something like, I don't want to answer that, throw that heart up, and you got to tell me why.
Oh.
But then also take that sip.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you start first, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get to guess the first one?
The first one.
Wait. Coming in hot.
Wait, why you said it and the boobs are shake? I can ask the first one.
You can't stop the tots from totting. Let me take these glasses off. Put them on the side. Okay.
All right, I'm nervous.
Let's see. I'm starting off real hot. Okay. Who do you not see it for in the ballroom community?
Oh, we going tough. Damn, Pac. Ooh, what kind of see we talking about?
Who don't you see it for? Oh, say, can you see?
Oh, no.
In any category.
In any category?
I'll make it nice.
No, I mean...
That's nicer.
No Sadè. I'm never here for my rivals. So if anybody who feel like they can contest or compete against me, I'm not here for it. Now, my rivals back in the day were Cassandra, Pony. I'll add Amari up in there because he was slipping through and trying, like, getting dramatic shit. But, if you my rival, I ain't playing. I'm not here for it. I'm taking you out. And even still today, no, let me be honest. Who I don't see is the dramatic ones out there today thinking that they are doing the dramatizing things because it's not only about the tricks, it's about everything in as a whole. So I don't see anybody who want to bring it for the king.
Oh, Anybody with 2.5 elements. We got it. We got it.
Oh, you were spicy.
Oh, always.
Okay, I'm going to ask 2 questions that I asked before, but I'm going to have to get real specific with you. Why ballroom?
Ooh, why ballroom? One, because I didn't really have a gay family. Majority of people in my family are heterosexual. So, and especially not queer women. So one was I wanted a place that could be there for me in the spaces that I couldn't talk to my family. 2, the sense of community. I was definitely a dud. I was very quiet before ballroom. And ballroom was able to bring me a self-confidence that I felt like I couldn't have got anywhere else, to be honest. And 3, I wouldn't have found y'all without ballroom. Okay.
You found us because ballroom, baby.
Okay.
Oh, we're family, chosen family.
Yeah. Me and you will never fucking Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm going in rough. We're going in rough. Next one. Do I want to keep it nice? Okay.
Packrat. It's a Packrat.
What was the conversation that you had with the leaders of Lavin that made you leave the house?
Girl. We're just trying to get bitch of a drink. Oh, shit.
Your girl wants to know.
You want to know some tea.
Make it hot. Oh, it's giving frosty? That's fine.
The reason I'm not answering that question. Okay. I'm about growth, and those who I'm growing with know the reason why. And for those who don't need to know, it's none of their business. And the reason why I will not discuss it is because I still have a family that's so beautiful beyond where I was. So why look back? I'm going to continue to move forward with the family I'm with. But baby, so glad I did. But I'll tell you one thing. My family understands why. It's none of y'all business.
Ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. I can't.
Okay, you're going to get one more question I ask everybody else, and then after that, I'm going for the jugular.
Oh.
So, how many houses have you been in?
Well, technically counting the House of Basquiat, this is my second house. Yes.
Like
Yes. I was very much, I thought it was going to be Miss One and Done, you know what I'm saying? But my daddy left, so did I. No shade. I go where my father goes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was in the House of Exclusive Lovin' before I was, Madame Basquiat. AKA the cunt, AKA the black unicorn, AKA the black cat, all of the above.
Oh, let's not forget about the logic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the voice got deep.
Because, when he comes outside.
Yeah. He comes outside sometimes.
Sometimes when he comes outside, he be real, I can't hold that.
Okay. Okay, all right. That was an easy question. Question on you now.
I'm making hot.
Oh, she
today.
got some good questions.
I know. I have some nice ones, but I'm trying to be real.
Jeez, Pat.
Okay.
No, go for the jugs.
Go for the jug? Okay. Fuck, marry, and kill your last 3 exes.
Okay, let me ask a question. Does dating count?
Were you dating them exclusively?
Yes.
Undeniably?
Yes.
Then they count.
Okay. You said the last 3, right?
The last 3 exes.
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. No Sadè, the last one, HH, I'm gonna have to marry.
Oh, okay.
And do I have to say names? No, I don't have to say names, right?
I want you to say the name.
Packy.
Say it.
I'll say this one. The one from the South.
Okay.
That's a marry.
Okay.
That was the last one.
Okay.
Relationship wise, child, I'm taking the gosh, how can I put this? So, last one. I feel like I gotta be real specific so
if
you
you
know.
won't answer it, just be raw about it.
No, I'm gonna be real, but I just have to be. Child, let me just tell you. Okay, the guy that I was just the guy I was just dating. I'm gonna marry.
Okay.
D, marriage.
Okay.
Now my last relationship. He's out of here. I'm throwing him in front of a bus.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. He's getting a train. He's getting, I don't know,
Wheels on the bus.
a stadium full of a pack of wolves who are just hungry. Shred him apart.
Dang, shredded.
And no Sadè. The one before that, I don't want to be doing things like that with him. What is that? Fuck, right? Oh, no, I don't want to do it. But I guess if I had an answer for that one, I guess we'll schmooze for one last time.
I'm done.
So,
it's giving just because.
It's giving just because.
Because you're there.
Because the first one, I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing that.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll take that answer with semi-names, honey.
With semi-names?
That was semi. I feel like you need to take a sip because you answered it, but not entirely.
You know what? Okay.
You need a sip.
Girl, I want to tell people my okay. Girl, okay.
It's just a little sip.
Let me just sip. Bitch.
There you go.
Shut up.
There you go. That's what
At
she
least
was.
y'all know who I'm going to marry. Y'all know who he was.
Okay, look.
Okay, Packrat, answer me this question.
Okay.
Who do you want to battle when it comes to women's performance?
Who do I want to battle?
When it comes to women's Vogue and the barn scene. Who do you want to battle right now?
Right now, like in a good way, honestly, from the older generation, Tiny Toons.
Ooh.
I love Tiny. I think that they're fab, and I live for her. So
Tunes, old school women's performance.
Honestly,
oh my gosh.
No shade to the newer girls, but they're a little dramatic. It's not my cup of tea. It's bad. I can't do it. I'm not 360 enough for nothing, honey. I'm the cunt, okay? I like to be soft. But I live for a lot of the girls I would actually want to battle are the older girls, like the girls my generation or before.
Because they made you want to like feel it.
Yeah, like I don't know. Vogue has changed a lot, and it's changed. It's changed. I get we're going commercial and I get it, but at the same time, there was like a different ooze, a different feeling, a different enticing that happened. And there was more time on the floor too. And the competition wasn't as fast. Like, I feel like ballroom keeps getting faster and faster. I don't know if that's just me like feeling that, but the BPM is going I feel like we're doing Chicago footwork. We're doing Baltimore Club now, Jersey Club. And I still want to Vogue, So I love that era. So if it came to women's performance, yeah.
Because they give you the drive and the energy to want to.
Yeah, they give me the energy, and it wasn't all about just like stunts. It was also about like the shadiness, the feeling, the intention. Now I do love like the new girls, but I feel like it's getting very, very stunty, and my bones ain't doing that, honey. Not no more.
Well, from that last LSS, baby, it's giving pure cunt fish oozing, but daintiness. Oh, it was a skirt pulled down for me into the depth.
Look, okay. Look, she has a lot of body she didn't used to have. So now you have to protect the body at all costs.
I got a question, Virgo.
Oh.
Okay, let me see if this.
Wait, it's my turn for a question. You just asked one.
Wait, you just asked it.
No, you just asked that.
What I asked?
See, look, you already
Oh,
forgot.
damn, I did it again.
That means it's back to me, Regis.
Shit.
It's back to me.
Regis.
Okay, I'll ask a nice one because I have been doing a lot. Okay, I did want to know, what were the house names you were thinking of before you decided on Basquiat?
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Who would we have been?
HH, you want to hear something really truth-wise?
Okay.
One of the names that we did have was Montclair.
Oh, wow.
In my book, I'll show the house one day. We had Montclair before the Montclair's the Supreme.
Okay.
We're thinking about doing Montclair. Montclair was really high on the list. But then we started calling the group Tesla because we felt like if we had the name out there, then the people kind of would knew, but we weren't going to be called Teslas. But, that was like our kind of like Lucy name. Kind of like, my name ain't Sean, it's Lucy. There's a name on the side. It's a name you ain't going to never know. Oh, that's Dashaun? No, that's Lucy, you think? I think what made us come up with Basquiat, we were sitting around just jotting names. We had names down and we were crossing out, and it was either Montclair or Basquiat. When we heard Basquiat, at first it was like, chat. I was like, no. Let's keep it in the same ballroom ties like we do. It's got to be Montclair because, they got all these houses with names and these Eurocentric brand names and use like that. But I was like, no, let me try something different. I need to move in a complete different vibe. And I think what I had to speak on and create a name or use a name that spoke what I spoke or moved how I moved and seen the vision I seen. And Basquiat, when we thought about it and repeated it, I was like, oh, yeah, it's Basquiat. Oh, it's Basquiat. Oh, I'm going to keep going. It's Basquiat. And then after even knowing the background and history of what goes on, plus that man's from Brooklyn. So it made sense. Basquiat made sense. It really did. And I wouldn't have chose any other name. And to be honest, like I love Montclair. Let me see if it was one more.
Honey, I wouldn't be called dead in Montclair.
Girl, no, Sadè.
If we were Montclair, girl, I wouldn't have came here.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you two names that we possibly was as well we were thinking? I was thinking of Wang.
Really?
Would have been Wangs.
Wait, so there would have been a Wang in the Kiki scene and a Wang in
before the Kiki scene decided to use Wangs.
True.
I was gonna choose Wang. It was on the list too, and I was like, ah. And then the last thing that was on the list, but I don't think it was Patek.
Okay.
So Philippe Patek.
Okay.
A very fab watch brand. It's called. Oh, I want me one of those.
I thought you were gonna make us the Wintors. No shade.
Child. No. Okay.
I thought you were gonna do it after I saw it on Pose, lady. I was like, we're about to be the Wintors.
Can I tell you something? You know what we would have been if people were real interesting? We'd have been the Goodmans. We'd have been the Bergdorf Goodmans.
Come on, I'm done.
You'd have been Packrat Goodman.
I'm done. That sounds like I was on someone's plantation. Child, what?
Goodman. Oh my God.
Packrat Goodman.
Dashaun Goodman. But you'd have been Bergdorf. You'd have been BG. Packrat BG.
Oh, see, I like how it looks on the paper, but saying it out loud, that chant would have not.
It wouldn't have worked. Okay. Here's my question for you.
Okay.
Maybe this is a little interesting.
Uh-oh.
$1 million was being presented in front of you. Right?
Okay.
You had two options.
Okay.
Either push me in a pit of snakes or push me in a pit of needles. Which one you choosing?
I'm not pushing you.
You gotta do something. It's the million. Either drink or I'm trying to find a way for her to drink. something. What you gonna do?
See, that's whack because that's not a good reason.
1 million to push me inside the snakes.
I don't want to push my dad
2.5 to push me inside the needles. What you want?
First off, I don't need the money that bad. I will go over family over coin any day. So there's no way I'm pushing you into anything because I don't harm the people I love.
Oh, she loves.
So I'm just gonna drink just because that question was whack and it's not fair.
I love it.
I'm gonna wave my flag.
I wanted her to drink.
But that's whack. So that was literally a forced question.
It was. I want you to answer the question so you could get a sip on.
Sippy. Being dramatic because that was dramatic.
Okay.
Trying to make me kill my father off.
We good on time? Okay, go.
Ooh.
Girl, you got me sweating, girl.
Because you trying it.
I'm just trying it in a good way.
Okay, if you could build the ultimate icon performance squad, who would be on your team?
Ooh. An ultimate iconic performance squad?
Yes.
Icons
only.
No Sadè. The first one on my list is my sis, Leomi.
Period.
She's on my list. The second one on my list is Ricky.
Yes.
Baby, the character, the charisma, the everything is just so disgusting. It's just nasty. Another icon on my list, no Sadè. He'll you know how like in Street Fighter, what is it, Sub-Zero, he does that sweep and sweeps you and you're like out of nowhere? Marquise Revlon.
Yes, I love
He got that street sweeper that kick you right off your feet out of nowhere. Take the grand prize, you there like, wait, what?
That's good.
So Marquise Revlon. If I had to add anyone else, I have to add my favorite in there. My favorite was Yolanda.
Yeah.
She's my whole icon. She's my favorite femme queen performer. And I like if she was here today, she would be my team. She would be my iconic force team. Do I have to add anybody else?
No, that's iconic. I like it. I like it. I will take it.
I got a question for you. Legendary. I want to know. Oh, yeah. I want to know something. Girl, you gonna answer nothing? Okay. Legendary.
Okay.
Take me back to the episode. Oh, because we heard this from Carlos. When you was in the bottom two.
Which night, honey?
Oh, shit. Y'all was in the bottom twice. Okay. You know what? Take me back to when y'all was in the bottom the second time at the, what was that,
the Gorgeous Gucci's one?
Yeah, when the Gorgeous Gucci.
I thought you was going to say the first time.
Okay. That's the Africa. I already got the information about Africa. So tell me about the second time that y'all was in the bottom, and do you feel y'all deserved it?
I'm going to be honest. I don't think we deserved it. To be honest, I felt like our Hens performance was showing it, and we were giving what it said for Hens performance. I think that, let me keep it honest, okay? Put the book down.
It's about to get real.
No, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, honestly, I felt like they really tried us. Like, I felt like on that show, I already knew that we weren't gonna win, but we were gonna make it towards the end because we made really good television. We were all good characters. We made good film, and our performance was over. I'm sorry. I rewatched it. I watched the season over and over again, and the seasons after us, and a lot of the girls got inspired by what we did on the show, which means we had to be doing something right. I really just felt like we worked really hard. I do feel like that final rich bitch battle could have been better. I'm not gonna lie. The shadiness carried though. The shadiness that Mother Erica and Jarrell gave did bring out a little rah, which gave me Mother and Father.
No shade. Mother and Father was awesome.
How they sold it to me gave me Ballroom Mother and Father. So I will say that. I do feel like when it came to showmanship for TV, the Balmains and the Escadas did a little bit more for the final category. But the categories before that, I felt like they really were trying us because they wanted it to come to the end for us to have to battle that last category. Because how it was on the show was if we did good, pretty much we would have never had to do the last two categories if you won the categories beforehand. So I feel like they wanted that last moment to happen of the parents having the battle. So they purposely made it so that we did bad. That's how I feel. You know, I've been in reality TV for a long time now. I know how the girls craft, honey. Okay, they make craft in ballroom, but the craftiest bitches on the planet are the girls in production, okay? Because they can cut and paste. I mean, they can make the story what it needs to be.
Oh my God! Oh my God, filter!
Look, that's just me keeping it a buck. I love Legendary. I love the production team, but the reality is I felt like we put a lot of effort into what we did, and we stayed up very late. And no shade, one of our members was sick. like very sick, and they made them perform with us. Otherwise, we were going to get kicked off because their team was already down to 4 members already. So it was already a risk working with them. But one of the members ended up getting sick during that time. So we were going to be down to 3 members from their team. So, ultimatums happen, things happen, and what happened happened. But as we saw, we still stayed. Shantae, we stayed.
By the way, during that time, that's when COVID just started. Like when it was the beginning in 2020 in March.
Before they even knew what it was. So one of our members ended up having COVID, and we all caught it after.
The people after that
by the time the show ended, I was on the couch like wondering what happened.
I was trying to eat macaroni and cheese. Like, what does this taste like? What's going on?
Where is my smell? Why am I on this couch?
Mac and cheese.
But they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? There was no way that production could have known that was what it was because they didn't even know what it was yet. But I do say that they sabotaged.
Yo, Packrat.
They sabotage, honey.
Sabotage.
It is suckering sabotage. It was.
Are we
but would I do it again? No.
Okay. I was just about to ask the last thing.
Wait, I got one question, and then you have to answer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And that's my last one.
Here's my last shady question. It's shady, but not super shady.
I'll answer it. I don't care what it is.
Oh, you gonna answer it?
No, I'm gonna drink.
No, you said, you already said you're gonna answer it. You can't take it back now.
Okay.
If you could host a show by yourself and kick Jamila off as the second host, would you do it?
Wait, what? Say that again?
Yes. If you know how Jamila helps you on the show, now if it could just be you, would you tell her skedaddle, bitch, and do it by yourself?
Shockingly enough, starting from season 2 on, I started to do it alone. Season 1, she was a great help because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, or she was a co-hosting with me, but baby, that job was made for me. So season 2 and season 3, I was doing that shit alone.
Part 2, which judge would you kick off, honey?
Oh, there was no part 2 to this.
I didn't tell you it was a 2-part question. Shut up. Got him.
Girl, every guest judge.
Ooh. And why is that?
Because they are the ones that got to switch anyway.
That's not fair.
Okay, if I wouldn't want to get rid of oh my girl, you be trying to get me into some problems, Packrat.
Last, would you, if you had the opportunity, would you switch the guest judges out from being celebrities to ballroom people?
I would have added more ballroom people in. You got what you wanted to think. And would you do it all over again?
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna be honest. No, I wouldn't do it over again. Ha, you didn't make me drink. Ha. I wouldn't do it all over again. One, because I felt like we did so strongly the first go round, and we put a lot of effort into what we did, and I felt like it was the first time something like that was ever being done on television. So we were very much the guinea pigs of what it would be. So the fact that they want an Emmy after the fact, I was like, damn. Like, it was kind of like a smack in the face, like, sheesh. Like, well, there wouldn't have been a season 2 if season 1 wasn't good. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like it was just a lot of work, over-exhaustion of your body. Like competition shows, you don't realize how much you're going to pound your body daily. Like we weren't sleeping. Like literally some days we would barely be eating because we wanted to be so good. Like that. Our performances didn't become that good because we were sleeping every day. Like, it was the staying up late nights, the crying with each other, the yelling at each other, the running out of the room, yes, it wasn't always, sunshines and rainbows, even though we're gay and it's supposed to be. Like, but it was the moments where we really had to learn each other and love each other through our struggles, through our hard times. And it was a lot. And to put that much work out there, to feel like, not a slap in the face at the end, because I do feel like the Ballmains were an amazing team, but to put that much effort and to see it like literally the fucking confetti flew in our faces. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were sitting there clapping, watching the confetti come down for another team. Like, that, the way that pains your soul. You know what I'm saying? And to think of, like, the things that we risk. Like, some of us lost our homes because of that. Some of us, like, were literally struggling after the show due to the fact that we risked it all to be on that show. And not just for the $20,000 that we would have got a piece, because, because we're a very fair team. We was going to split it equally, honey. You know what I'm saying? But it was also also the title, you know? A lot of us have been in the scene for years, working our butts off, like, and what it would have meant to see a Black cis queer woman, you know, I'm saying a Latino. I just felt like we had everything. We had a Latin person, we had a drags, we had a trans, we had a cis girl, like we had like the whole dynamic, you know, and to just feel like we worked so hard and it just like crumble, I just don't want to have to go through that again. And I feel like if they tried us the first time, honey, we're gonna go back, they're gonna kick us off episode 1, and then I'm gonna be mad, honey. You're not gonna get us twice. That's what you're not gonna do. Okay, you can have us one time. Shame on us. 2 times, I mean, 1 time, shame on you. 2nd time, shame on us.
Okay.
So, and I feel like we've elevated and done things outside of it now. And honestly, I was booking before the show, and I can book without it.
I will tell you this.
I will always be cheering for you in the crowd, though, Dad. Okay. I'll come on as a feature, you know what I'm saying? I'll come clap. I'll be in the crowd. I'll come support my dad.
I will give it, because after the show came to a complete, after y'all season, Packrat also had your show on Snapchat too. That was really good. I was tuning in. I was a fan. Oh my God. That
I'm done.
All right, I just have my daughter Packrat here, who just grilled me with some questions. Oh, she was stern. Okay, that was a good one, Packy. I fucking love you, baby. You ate that, you did that, and we got to keep things moving and rolling. So it's time to bring on my next child. We have the Bronx boy himself. He's a smooth Virgo, though, and don't let him look. Y'all already know Carlos when y'all see him, though. But I would love to introduce to you my brother, my everything, my Carlos Basquiat. He's so sweet, but he's a Butch Green Vogue Femme, and baby, his choreography is nasty, and I know he's ready for the situations today. Carlos,
how's it going, Wesley?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I honestly can't complain.
Okay. So we got to do something a little bit fun here, okay, Carlos?
I'm with it.
All right. So we got our little hearts here right now, okay? We're going to be speaking to each other one-on-one, speaking about like house ballroom stuff, specifically about Haus Basquiat, maybe about some personal stuff. I don't know what they're going to ask me. I got some of my kids here as well, too, so they're going to be here interviewing. But they get to ask you whatever they want. And if I feel I'm not going to answer, I'm throwing up the heart, and I'll explain why I'm not, and hopefully that'll help clear off the rest. But I'm also going to throw it back at my kids as well, too. And if they don't choose to answer, our goal is to take a shot.
Yikes.
Take a shot. If we don't feel like answering, we're just going to go for it. I feel like we'll get the best out of there. And hopefully by the 4th kid that's in here, I won't be too wasted. Okay, so Carlos, this is how we're going to do it, okay?
Let's go.
Start off, ask whatever. Of course, I got some questions I'm going to ask as well, too. We can peel off on one another. I am going to start by saying you look fabulous today.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you so much.
You know, us Basquiats don't play.
The Basquiats don't play, baby. Okay,
Period.
Carlos,
What's up?
this is how it's going, okay?
Okay.
Go for it. Shoot for it. Don't get crazy.
I'll try my best.
Don't get crazy, but still, let's ask just questions and let's just get straight down to it.
Okay.
You ready for this?
You ready?
Child, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't want to get too wasted, so don't go too crazy. What, you had it written down like?
You already know I got a list.
Child. Get this heart ready. All right, let's go for this. Okay, again, they're just shooting. It's random. It's out of nowhere. It's my house kids, the House of Basquiat. They're about to see what's good. We're going for this. Let's go. Boom.
So I'm gonna start off slow and easy. Okay.
Okay.
Favorite place you traveled with Rihanna and why?
Oh, okay. I can answer that. Favorite place I traveled with Rihanna. To be honest, we was in Milan. While we were on tour, we were in Europe and we went to Milan. And quite interesting enough, I believe we did the show, which was the biggest audience ever for performance out in Europe. And we had like a little party at her hotel. She brought us all the dancers and to the hotel with her and her team, and we was all chilling, drinking, kikiing, and she grabbed my face and said, "I got face." Oh, Rihanna said, "I got cookie." Oh my gosh. So it was Milan. Oh, I feel like these questions are going to get real interesting.
They are.
Okay, Carlos, let me ask you a question.
What's good?
Why ballroom?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. You hit him where it hurts.
Ooh, that's a good question. Why ballroom? I think ballroom is the only place where I actually feel like myself.
Oh.
I feel it's a place where I can express my femininity. It's a place where I can express my creativity.
Mm.
It's a place where you can create family and bonds with people. And it's definitely a place where it allows you to grow thick skin and it preps you for the world. So that's why ballroom.
And you need thick skin in ballroom, child. You just never know when someone's gonna try it, and that thick skin gotta be there, child. Rubbery stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, go for it. What you got for me?
All right.
Why are you thinking? Don't think about it.
This has been a very interesting question that I've been dying to ask you. How did you prep for Legendary?
I give my secrets up now. The girls are gonna try to take them. I'm not gonna tell y'all girls how I prep for Legendary. You know how many girls want my spot right now? Girls asking other girls about other girls. I love that question.
Okay.
And I want the drink too, but but honestly, no, I'm not giving the girls my secrets. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're in a place right now. Ballroom is in its new plateau inside the industry space, and there's a couple of girls who are on the same lines as me who have not put in the same work I have. But baby, no Sadè, they are there working and cooking, trying to get that spot. So I'm not letting you know how I prepared for Legendary. You're just gonna have to see the behind the scenes.
Love it.
Okay, well, that was a good one. Carlos.
What up?
How many houses have you been a part of?
Ooh, I've been a part of 3 houses, I believe, 3 or 4. Ninja. Well, first of all, let me just say this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Let me say this. Before I left the House of Ninja, I used to dance for Octavia Saint Laurent back in the day.
By the way, Octavia is on Paris is Burning. You can, if you have not watched Paris is Burning, you can go check that movie out. Oh, it's like Ballroom Bible. Octavia Saint Laurent's on there.
Yes. So I remember when I first started dancing with her, she asked me and my best friend who was dancing with her at that time if we were in the house, and I said no. She was like, well, she was overall Mother Manolo Blahnik.
Yes.
So she made me a Blahnik for like a little bit.
Bitch, you was a Blahnik?
I was a Blahnik.
Oh, well, you want to know something?
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember this.
Yeah.
By the way, me and Carlos go back very far, by the way.
Bookends. Yeah.
So wait, you was a Blahnik first?
For honestly, it was a short period of time.
Tell them, right?
It was a short period of time. They'll go crazy, but and then obviously, sleep in peace, Mother Saint Octavia Saint Laurent, but she passed, and so I became a Milan after when I moved to Florida for a little, got back to the States, became a ninja again for a little bit. I don't know why.
So you left, went to Milan, then came back to ninja.
Right.
Okay, it's all good.
Things were different back then. Things were changing, but whatever. And then I left ninja again for personal reasons, and then I became a Lanvin.
Oh. Oh.
And now a Basquiat.
Oh!
Period.
That big crown.
Yes.
On top of that big B.
Period.
Okay, so you've been a part of 4 houses?
4 houses.
Okay, can I be honest? I've only been in 2. Technically 2. But hear it out real quick. My first house changed the name. Not once, but twice. But it was all for the good. We were upgrading. I went from an EV to... Okay, maybe I should tell you this quick story real quick.
I'm here for it.
This don't count. Blahniks count for you, though.
Wow.
Okay, when I first, was finding out about the scene and stuff like that, I went to the village and was learning about voguing, all that jazz, and somebody tried to bring me inside their house that they created called Anubis. It was like a really small child. I was in a village, and they were like, oh my God, you're at my house. You're an Anubis. I was like, what the hell is an Anubis at my house? I'm not going to say I walked under that name, because I didn't, because I didn't know what it was for somebody to just shout you out when they just, but I was never an Anubis. Someone just trying to represent me. I was a latex that switched to Evisu, that switched to Lanvin, and then I left the house of Lanvin and created my own house of Basquiat. So I've basically been in 2.5 houses.
That was a fun fact.
That was a fun fact, right? Yeah. Okay. Your turn. What you got for me?
It's going to get a little crazy.
Oh, gosh. All right, look.
Did you have overseas?
Let me find out. I gotta go more in depth with questions with you. You know, I'm gonna be honest about this. I was on tour with Rihanna. I was single. I went to Europe. Yeah, I did.
Some things.
I did some
Okay.
things in Europe, Carlos. I did. I mean, if you are a person who goes on tour and experience the lifestyle, you are there with a person for like a whole year. So, what they say, soil your oats. Is that what it is? I've
never heard of that.
I'm so old, child. I was in Europe soiling their oats. But yes, I mean, I'm human. I was a child at a time. I was single, and I just got out of like a long relationship too. Not that that's an excuse, but I'm saying is, child, I haven't seen nobody else different in my life. So I went on tour, and I was seeing the world.
You're in Europe as you should,
baby. It was okay. It was okay.
I didn't think you was gonna answer that question. Word.
Child, now if you would have got real specific, this red thing would have went real quick, real quick.
I love it.
All right, Carlos, I got a question now.
Shoot.
Okay, if you can choose to be a celebrity, who would it be?
Ooh.
Like a day in their shoes. You're them. Like
Two?
you are them. One.
Viola Davis.
I heard a joke recently, but that go ahead.
I would say Viola Davis. I think that her story is powerful. Her determination to be a creative artist and an actress is inspiring.
Okay.
And I love her work. I just love who she is as a person.
No shade, Viola B. Books. Yo, she like character after character after character, like Viola, no Sadè. That's very unique. I would love to be Cisco. Yes, I would. Y'all know I'm a Cisco fan.
Why, Cisco?
I love it because I love Cisco.
Okay.
I love ever since I was a kid. I had to unleash my dragon. That's the name of his album cover. Okay. Is it you?
Is it me?
Oh, okay. What we're in this question for? This is real interesting. That I have overseas.
You gagged at that, right?
I gagged at that. Okay.
What is your favorite episode from each season of Legendary? And why?
Oh. From each season, what was my favorite episode? It's weird because now that it ain't like I was watching television to see the show because I was on it. Right. So I was watching it to see the show and see myself. I'm going to be about me right now. So episode 1, I love when I did the intergalactic look. It was pretty cool. I love the whole, I had an Alexander McQueen like visors on, and I know that the last person who wore that was Nicki Minaj, and like when I put that on, baby, I was feeling like I felt the Nicki power. I felt the Nicki power. So season 1, it had to be intergalactic. Season 2, my favorite had to be OMG. Oh my gosh, it was so much that went down. I don't know what was my favorite because it was like...
The fashion on season 2 was fast.
Well, the fashion was... Oh, yes, I know it was my favorite. You're right. The fashion was good. For the pop art ball, I had the cutout. My cutout outfit. I was in a whole cutout rundown in
a
3D situation. And it was like... It was a pop ball. Like a pop art. It was so good. Like, honestly, when I seen that from... Oh, my gosh, not I forgot the show that it happened from. I'm gonna find out, I'll remind you again. But like when I seen it, it was so fucking bad. I just had to like, I'm so happy I'm able to get creative like that. Right. So that's season 2, had to be the pop art.
Okay.
Season 3, child, those damn Juicy Coutures. Like I'm always gonna be about my fashion, but what stuck on me when they had the last episode and it was like Come As You Are, and everybody just started walking away singing Juicy, Juicy. So I guess that stuck on me because we kept on singing it everywhere we go. So now time I see the Juicies, I go, Juicy, Juicy.
It's stamped.
It's stamped. It's stamped. So yeah, no, that's stamped. That's stamped. All right. Carlos, By the way, for those who don't know, he was on Legendary Season 1, so I'm about to go there right now. I need to ask you, what was the most controversial moment for you on Legendary Season 1?
Most controversial. I would have to say.
Oh, he's answering.
I would have to say episode 5.
Why? Oh, what was that? The African,
Yeah, we was at the bottom.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong to be on the bottom for the people, okay? All right, ain't nothing wrong to be on the bottom, okay? That was just a situation where they was getting eliminated.
Listen, let me tell you, I think that we didn't do as bad as they perceived us. I think our performance was pretty good in my eyes.
In your eyes. What do you feel like they took? What was it that took back from y'all? What was it that they seen that you felt that they kind of made the situation what it was?
We went through some things before getting ready for that specific episode. But I think that for how we pulled it together, we did pretty good. But they said that we weren't confident. They can see it in our eyes and in our face. And, you know, as a performer, sometimes you're not able to look at yourself, but others looking outside and they might catch something that you're not catching. And so, you know, you just have to respect people's opinion. And so we still fucked it up, though. It was the best episode of the season, no shade.
Okay, fast. Yeah. Oh, so that was like one of those gut-wrenching moments.
Yep.
I
I boo-hooed my eyes, yes. I cried. I had such a headache. Both times. I had such a headache when I got back to the hotel. I was like, I need an Advil, I need sleep, a drink. Yeah.
Did you feel like you were going to go home at that moment?
Absolutely.
Ooh. Which I came back with a vengeance, though.
We sure did.
Okay. By the way, during that time, as I was actually on stage, you know, at this moment when I asked the judges what they say, I'm near, you know, this was my house at that moment. I was alone then while I was doing this season. So as they were asking, I can see how their hearts were just falling. I'm on stage like, damn, all right. And you could just tell. And it's so interesting when you're inside that moment to sit and be interviewed or be judged, anything, and like they start to rip you in half. Yep. Even a small word can just like hit you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Go for it. What you got for me?
All right.
I got another question to ask. What were you on? We still good on time?
What advice would you give your younger self? What?
Thank God I ain't too drunk because I'd have put up this red heart like, child, he don't need to hear nothing now. He don't need to hear nothing now. The advice I would give my younger self is keep on going, child. You're doing good. You may not know it yet, but you're doing good. Keep on thinking you control the sky. Because I used to think I could control day and night. Like I can make it daytime and nighttime when I was a kid. But like, again, I would say keep that ambition, keep that push going on. Because baby, what's happening right now, it's working. You may not see it, but it's working. Cool. And I'll probably change one or two things, you know. Probably don't see a boy back in the day from there. Probably see a girl back in the day from there. You know, do some things different. So, but I'll tell my younger self that, like, there's no stopping now.
Okay.
You're in the right path. You're in the right path. Carlos, answer me this question. Season 1 of Legendary. Would you do it again? If you had to do it all over again, would you do it again? Oh, child, that's a long pause. Huh. Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm gonna drink for you. Why?
I think experiences like that only need to happen one time. I think you learn what you learn from it. You grow how you grow. You experience the experience, and you take those tools and those same experiences, and you just keep moving through life into, you know, the other opportunities and dreams that are aligned for you.
I like you're praying for me for something. I'm like, I'm getting a good word. Oh my God, that was so good. Damn. Oh, you don't want to reintroduce the same experience again? Okay, I love that.
Oh.
I mean, but I will say it was exciting because you had an opportunity for season 2 to work.
As an assistant choreographer.
What was that like?
That was amazing. That was a whole different experience. Nerve-wracking because I also had to be on camera with the legendary Tanisha Scott. And so,
Tanisha.
Yes. And, you know, shooting each episode, we were given, you know, little lines to say, and things to like tell the other houses, and so. But other than that, as the episodes and the season kept going, it just got comfortable and it got fun. It was a great experience. I learned so much. It's always about the learning experience, because eventually you want to get to a point of being a creative director and choreographer, and so you take each moment and you absorb your surroundings, and so that's the best part I like about it.
Okay. Question on you. Now it's about to get real disgusting. We need to have you pick up that cup at least once. The hell? I grabbed it twice already. What's going on here, buddy?
Okay. If you could change the winner of each season of Legendary, who would it be? Damn. I was really looking forward.
I took a long sip of that. I ain't changing the outcome that already happened, Carlos. You just said that. I ain't changing the outcome that occurred.
Okay.
That would be very unique. Oh my God, what a question. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna answer that though, because I do not need
Sorry.
You good? I do not need none of these ballroom girls who won the grand prize on this show to be reading me at all. So I ain't answering that thing.
Okay,
That was a good one.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
All right.
What would you have done with the money? Since you were the runner-up on season 1, about to win, if you would have won, what would I have done with the money?
I would have definitely invested in myself. Definitely would have opened up a studio. Definitely would have blessed my parents because they've been amazing.
Your parents is in Puerto Rico, correct?
Yes, they live in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Probably would have invested in some stocks. You want the money to grow, not waste.
No
You
shut
feel me?
No
yeah.
shut Okay. $20,000. Plus the extra tips y'all got for winning categories too. Y'all got coins when y'all won.
We sure did.
Okay. All right. Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Carlos, would you date anybody ever in the House of Basquiat? And who?
Wait,
and why?
hold on a second.
I said what?
It's my turn to ask the question.
I thought it was my turn.
No, you asked me what would I do with the money from Legendary. Don't try it. I got y'all.
Damn, my kid's getting me already. Oh, hold on to that question.
Okay.
Okay, we can do one more.
Okay. Oh, if you wasn't in the industry, what would be your second passion?
I'll answer that. If I wasn't in the industry, I think I'll be working for a nonprofit organization doing facilitating youth support groups and doing HIV testing and counseling, because that's what I was doing prior before Dashaun life took this rocket ship to the stars. But I was working with the kids, y'all. I was always around the youth and young adults, the LGBTQIA, all the rest of the letters. Just to make sure like I was connected. I was connected to the people. I was helping them with street smarts, always with walking functions and preparing about outside life. And it was really good because I was able to connect to a lot of kids, and I kind of missed that side about me. Now, I ain't going back as a regular member. What the hell? I'm not
Slam it back.
Okay. I'm not going back as a regular worker, child. I need to be something else on, my kind of background and experience that is real big and thick, no homo. So I would probably go back into that field and enjoy it. I had a great time there.
Okay.
And you got to answer my last question. Would you sleep with anyone in the House of Basquiat, and why? Damn it. I wanted a name. Can you tell me why? Why can't you tell me, Carlos?
Because you don't shit where you sleep.
Oh!
That's why. But there is one, though.
Okay, I got to move on to my next house child, Carlos. Oh, the one the only Carlos Basquiat. I'm very proud of you. And at least tell everybody, social media, is it the same?
Yes, absolutely. Social media is the same. It's Carlos_Basquiat on Instagram, Carlos Rosario on Facebook. And I just got my TikTok set up, so that'll be Los_Basquiat.
Oh, Basquiat.
Yeah.
All right. You already know the vibes. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, okay? If you want to catch up on some previous episodes, or you want to send a note onto the icon, because I do answer questions, so don't get crazy, please make sure you send it over to Dashaun.show. Make sure you send those notes through, or just catch up on some previous episodes. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, because you got to keep on following the icon, baby. We're not going to stop right there, so go ahead and do that. You know the vibe.